different political parties, and I think that will be addressed in another and correct forum. Jjajja, thank you very much for inviting us as Muslim brothers and sisters. And I think this is a very good gesture. And this is the first time, can I say, in the history of Kibuli, that leaders, political leaders, this is the first time. Okay. For me, it is the first time I attend the same. It is a very good gesture that we come together and we concentrate more on issues that bring us together, as opposed to those that disunite us. I'm happy for this gesture, and I know that we are going to be moving as a team, irrespective of our political differences. Thank you, Jjajja. May Allah reward you abundantly. Allow me to take the honor to invite our chief guest to share his wisdom with us. You are most welcome, our senior brother and mentor.
I'm just conscious of the danger we face, the epidemic, Ebola. Bismillah Rahman Rahim. Your Highness Prince Kasim Nachibinge Kakunguru, the Supreme Mufti of Uganda, Honorable Haruna Kasoro, our Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. This man thinks I'm his height, but I must adjust it to my height. Thank you. Honorable members of Parliament, religious leaders, our captains of industry, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Kaif halukum? I am deeply honored to join you today at this luncheon. Allow me first and foremost to express my sincere gratitude to Your Highness Prince Kasim Nachibinge Kakunguru for organizing this gathering and for extending to me the privilege of sharing a few remarks. I should have addressed, of course, our political leaders who need no introduction because they were here before me. Prince Kasim Nachibinge Kakunguru has consistently demonstrated a commitment to fostering unity, dialogue, and service within the Muslim community, and our country at large. This luncheon provides an important opportunity for reflection, fellowship, and collective commitment to Uganda's future. I also wish to thank Almighty Allah, the most merciful and most compassionate, for the blessings He has bestowed upon our nation and upon each of us and you, the leaders gathered here today. The electoral process that has brought you to positions of leadership is not merely a personal achievement. It is an amana, a sacred trust. It is a trust bestowed upon you by the people who voted for you, and above all by Allah, who entrusts human beings with responsibilities that must be discharged with justice, integrity, and humility. Leadership in Islam is not a privilege to be enjoyed. It is a responsibility for which one will ultimately be held accountable. Every decision, every vote, every allocation of public resources, and every action taken in public office carries both earthly and spiritual consequences. Honorable members, I keep looking this way because I gather this is where the MPs are, to my left. I hope ideologically you are to my left. My remarks will simply address what I believe is your mission as our, as our political leaders for the next 5 years. You assume leadership at a particularly significant moment in Uganda's history. Your generation of political leaders, you know, my generation is, I don't accept those who say it is past, because I'm still here. But your generation of leaders, because when I was in Parliament, when I started, I think our Parliament was 30 or something like that. Now Muslims alone are 62. So you can see how far we have moved. So your generation faces what may well be the most ultimate test of stewardship. Uganda stands at the threshold of becoming a petroleum-producing nation. Our oil will begin to flow this year. The last time I got a briefing from Sinuk, they expect that by October this year, oil will begin to flow in our pipeline, which is being, the construction of the pipeline is being finalized now as we speak. This historic development presents tremendous opportunities, but it also presents equally significant risks. Around the world, many nations blessed with abundant natural resources have unfortunately fallen victim to what economists call the resource curse, where vast natural wealth produces economic distortion, corruption, inequality, and social instability, rather than broad-based prosperity. Your 5-year mandate, therefore, carries a monumental responsibility to guide Uganda's transition into petrostate status without succumbing to the resource curse. To ensure that petrodollars become a foundation for sustainable and generational wealth rather than temporary consumption and missed opportunity. History will judge this generation of leaders, you, not by how much oil Uganda extracts from the ground, but by how wisely the proceeds are invested in the future of our people. In this regard, I believe you are called to undertake a specific historical mission built upon three interrelated pillars. The first pillar is economic diversification and structural transformation. The greatest mistake any resource-rich nation can make is to become dependent on a single commodity. Oil is finite. Current estimates suggest that Uganda's petroleum resources may support production for approximately 25 to 30 years. That is a relatively short period in the life of a nation. Therefore, oil must be viewed as a springboard, not a destination. The revenues generated from petroleum should be invested strategically to promote both vertical and horizontal integration across the economy. They should strengthen sectors that will continue to create wealth long after the last barrel of oil has been extracted. Priority should be given to agriculture and agro-processing, science and technology, energy generation, manufacturing, transport, infrastructure, education, and skills development. The objective should be clear: to build an independent, integrated, self-sustaining economy.
Put me here. Honorable Chirumina, it's okay. You can represent the MPs. So, our chief guest will hold the knife. Can just put your, yes, something like that. So I want to believe this is the 12th parliament, right? So on that note, we are going to count from 12. We count down up to 1, okay? So we can do it together, right? So we start from 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. A round of applause, please. Ushers, please support me with the cake and to move it around. Thank you.
Salatu salatu Khamis kele khitami ala Ahmada Thumma dhikra Allah salatu sal wa salam تعالى أحمد الله يا الله
ثم ذكر
الله بسم الله kwa jina la Mola wetu na sifa za Bwana wetu na kumsalia nabia
Allah salatu
wa salamu
kamisikili ta'ala Ahmad
Allah ya
Uma dhikra
nolo yake kama jua enangalisha dunia macho yake kama.
That particular address continues on NBS Live and Afro Mobile, but also details of the proceedings will be in our subsequent bulletins.